Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to demystify one of the most powerful and, frankly, professional features in LibreOffice Writer, the automatic table of contents. If you've ever had to wrangle a long document, this is going to be an absolute game changer for you. All right, let's jump right in. You know that feeling, right? You're hunting for that one specific chart or that key paragraph from last week, and you're just stuck in that endless, soul-crushing scroll, watching the page numbers just fly by. It is so frustrating, and honestly, it's such a waste of time.
Well, there is a super slick, professional solution to that digital chaos. We're talking about giving your document its very own automated map, a guide that lets anyone, including you, navigate your entire work with just a click.
So what is this thing really? A table of contents, or a TOC, is so much more than a boring list of chapter titles. Think of it as a dynamic, interactive roadmap for your document. It gives your reader a bird's-eye view of the whole structure, and this is the best part, it's hyperlinked, so they can literally just click and zip right to the section they need. Now, before we get into the how-to, there is one non-negotiable secret. It's the absolute prerequisite for all this magic to work. And this quote says it all. LibreOffice Writer needs to know what a heading is. You can't just make the text big and bold and call it a day. You have to use the official heading styles. This is the bedrock, the foundation for everything else we're about to do. Okay, so now that you know the secret handshake, let's actually build one. And you're probably going to be surprised at just how ridiculously simple it is to create your very first professional-looking table of contents. Let's walk through it. It really is this easy. First, you do that prep work we just talked about. Go through and apply those crucial heading styles. Then you just pop your cursor right where the TOC should live, usually at the beginning of the document. From there, it's a quick trip up to the Insert menu. A little box will pop up, and you just give your TOC a title, tell it how many levels deep you want to go, like for chapters and subsections, and then you just click OK. That's it.
And get this, the magic doesn't even stop there. A great table of contents isn't a static one-and-done thing. Nope, it's a living part of your document that grows and changes right along with your work, and managing it is just as easy as creating it.
So, you've added a whole new chapter, or maybe all your page numbers have shifted around. No sweat. You don't have to manually fix a single thing. Just a simple right-click anywhere on the TOC, and hitting Update tells Writer to rescan everything and sync it all up perfectly. It's just brilliant.
But what if you want to change how it looks? Maybe you want different fonts or to add a nice background color to make it pop. Again, just right-click, but this time you're going to choose Edit. This opens up the main control panel for all your customizations. And inside this little dialog box is where you get all the power. The Type tab handles the basics, like the title. But then you get into Entries, where you can control the structure of each line, which is super useful. Styles is where you go to make it look pretty. Fonts, indentation, all that stuff. And background is, well, it's for the background. You can get total creative control over the final product right here.
So, we've covered a lot. How to create it, update it, customize it. But honestly, it all boils down to one single rule. If you forget everything else from this explainer, please remember this next part.
This right here, this is the key. This one thing unlocks the entire feature. It's the #1 reason people get frustrated when their TOC doesn't work, but it's also the easiest thing to get right once you know it.
So here it is, the golden rule. Your headings must use the built-in paragraph styles called Heading 1, Heading 2, and so on. That is the only way LibreOffice Writer can identify the sections to put in your TOC. If you just manually make your text bigger and bolder, Writer has no clue it's a heading. It just sees big, bold text, and you'll end up with a totally empty table. This is everything.
So there you have it. You've now got the key to creating clean, professional, and incredibly useful documents. No more endless scrolling for you or for your readers. The only question left is, with this new superpower in your toolkit, what huge document are you going to organize next?